Hello, everyone. My name is Juan, and welcome to a little test video. I'm be testing out an app today. This app is known for its rather large variety of languages it offers. Let's see here. Let's take a look. As you can see, a much more diverse set of languages one can learn in comparison to Duolingo. I mean, look at this. There's Latvian, there's Afrikaans, there's Mongolian, Tamil. Yeah, you don't see a Farsi. Everyone wants Farsi in Duolingo, but it's not available there. Thus, this is another option people have been looking to. I mean, this is I actually got the idea to even download this app from a fellow language YouTuber known as Seabolt Speaks. I would recommend checking him out. He made this video about a few years ago, I believe, talking about how he wanted to learn Afrikaans, but there are not many resources, with the exception of this app, which actually offers Afrikaans, I believe, right here. I mean, I already said it does, but there it is right there. This is proof. Today I'm going to be learning some Bulgarian here. I know it's kind of a weird language to start with. Like, why Bulgarian? Well, for one, it's not on the lingo. So yeah, the resource ID or the resource inventory is not too mainstream. And another one, I know people are probably asking this. Why do you want? That's not what we mean. We mean, why do you want to learn Bulgarian of all things? Well, Bulgarian, I believe, is a good introductory to Slavic languages. It's rather similar to English. It's pretty similar to English in some ways, including, well, grammatically. I'm not saying well, let's see here, phonetically in terms of vowels. The vowel inventory of Bulgarian is pretty weird compared to English. English only has 10. I believe Bulgarian only has 8, if I'm correct. Well, someone can argue. I mean, English can have long vowels too. Bulgarian, it's I believe there's some sounds that are foreign to English. I did one lesson earlier just to test it really quick, so I guess we'll go back and look at it, kind of test my pronunciation a bit. And I guess I haven't answered your question. Why am I learning Bulgarian, right? I mean, I've said a reason, but why not learn Russian? And I do plan on learning Russian, probably before I do Bulgarian. I might learn both of them at the same time, possibly. But I just find Bulgarian very elegant in the way it sounds. So, anyways, let's go back to our Bulgarian course. Where's that? There it is. So let's do a lesson here. Let's do this entire introduction part of it. Right, so let's start with the basics.
Жена. Аз съм жена.
Жена. Asum jena. Asum. So this vowel here we can already tell. This is a So seems to be like a mid vowel. It's a rounded lax, I believe. So jena. Asum jena. Asum. Unless it could be unrounded. I wouldn't know. I'm going to really go search it up right now. Bulgarian vowel IPA. You guys don't know what the IPA is for non-linguists. IPA stands for the International Phonetic Alphabet. That's where you can basically map all the sounds that are in a language. Almost every language has one of these. It maps all the consonants and the vowels. The vowels uses a little more. A chart is a bit harder to read for beginners or just people that have never seen one before, but it's not as bad, I think. It can be a little hard sometimes with languages that have a lot of vowels or a really complex vowel system. But in general, it's pretty intuitive. Bulgarian luckily has a rather simple consonant inventory. I'll show you guys really quick. Let's see. I hope this. Hold on, let's see how that looks. There we go. Let's see if I can. There you go. Right, so this is what the vowel IPA looks like in general, right? For Bulgarian. I'll zoom in. So the vowel IPA is categorized in a few different ways. For one, is a trapezoid, right? So you see it's divided into 3. So this stands for tongue height. So when you make a vowel sound, your tongue might be closer to the roof of your mouth or closer to the bottom of the jaw. So, for example, here it goes from higher, closer to the roof of the mouth, to lower, to the foot of the mouth or the bottom of the mouth. So here we have E, which is, I know, pretty weird for English, but you're like, wait, why is this an E, right? I mean, it's not the most confusing in the world because it does happen in English, like the word pristine, right? The I makes an E sound. In IPA, though, this sound is always going to be attributed to that sound, E, whatever it's at in a sentence. So E, or in a transcription. So E, we have U, Notice the placement of your tongue. So closer to the roof of the mouth when you say, or the roof of that area, the back of your mouth, I believe, the back of your tongue rather. So ooh, ooh, and notice how it's also lifted. Ooh. And moreover, focus on the area where it's coming from. So ooh, ooh. It's articulated in the back of the mouth. That's because besides also determining tongue height, it also determines the placement or advancement of the tongue. So advancement being, so this is closer to like where your teeth is at. This is closer to where the uvula or the velum is at. This is ooh, right on the back. Ooh. E, you can feel the air come out of the front of the mouth. So E, ooh, right. It starts to get a little bit more complex in the central. Honestly, I'm not an expert on how these are articulated. These are a little bit. I believe this one's a little bit rarer. This one, it's just foreign to me. I don't really know how to articulate that. I've not done enough IP practice with languages that use these two vowels to really have a fair say in it. But you get the point. This is central, so we just I guess I'm gonna make a guess and say uh. So it's more like in the middle of your mouth, like right where the hard palate is. That's where you would articulate or make these vowel sounds. So no. What would you do if a vowel is like this one, where it's inside of a box? Well, this is still back in some way. This is back, but there's also some charts that have. Let's see if we can find one as an example. Um, let's see. Let's see. Vowel IPA. It's just there's a general one. Let's do the English one. Why not? Let's do the English one, just as an example. Some of these charts will actually have a trapezoid inside of them. Now, what this means is that this also adds another dimension by which vowel quality, or the names of vowels, or how one determines a vowel, is listed, right? So there's, of course, advancement, front, central, and back. There is height, the tongue height, so high, mid, and low. There's also lax intense. This inner trapezoid signifies that it's lax. It's not so intense when you say it. So E is very intense, right? But E, you're pushing it very forcefully. There's also a not so tense counterpart or lax counterpart. So this one right here, right? That's I, like the I and pit. So try to say peat and pit. Notice how the vowels are kind of different. So peat, peat, peat versus pit, pit, pit. Pit has a very relaxed I sound. You see, it's not as forced as the E in peat. That's essentially what lax and tense vowels mean in this context. I know I'm kind of nerding out over linguistics here, but I just want to show you guys what the vowel P looks like. And this is what the consonant looks like. Consonant, as you can tell, a consonant chart is actually quite different from a vowel chart. This has a lot of different factors you determine, right? It looks like a lot, but in reality, obviously, the vowels are actually kind of harder to articulate or to define than this. This is the most simple. This is probably the simplest chart you'll ever see, although it may not look so. Basically, what it means is manner of articulation, and no, this is manner of articulation and place of articulation. Basically, where one makes the consonant sound, and the manner, the way how it's produced. Don't worry about all these words. I'm not going to go through all of these, but essentially, we'll do an easy one. We'll do bilabial, right? Bilabial, bi means two, the root for two. Labial, it kind of sounds like labia, kind of the lips. So this is like pa. This is very similar to English too. Most APA or IPA symbols you can probably decode just from your knowledge of the Latin alphabet or just English. So pa, and then ba, ma, fa, va, ta, da, n. Be careful about this one. This is actually a trill. The R in English is actually upside down. S, z, c, l, sh. Yeah, the Riemann sum looking thing is a sh sound. This is an edge. So j, ch, j, ya, k, g. And of course, a lot of Slavic languages have this h is a signature in a lot of Slavic languages like Bulgarian. So h. This is actually a relatively simple consonant table. And there's this tendency in phonetics where if you have a rather simple consonant inventory like this, then the vowel system will look like this, where it's not so easy, and vice versa. Again, I'm not a professional, so if there are any professional phonologists or phoneticians watching this, please provide input. I'm not at all a source for linguistic knowledge here. But I digressed massively. I think like 5 minutes or 10 minutes of your time. So let's get into learning some Bulgarian here. So jina, asum jina, right?
A съм жена.
Asum jina. Okay.
Мъж.
Mush.
Ти си мъж.
Ти си mush. Mush. Ти си mush. Femme. Okay. Momche. Jina.
Жена.
It reminds me a lot of the Russian zhinchina. Zhinchina. So jina. Jina.
Момиче. Тя е момиче.
Momiche. Тя е момиче. Тя е момиче.
Тя е момиче.
Тя е момиче. Okay, so there's no yeah, it's not palatalized like in Russian. So momiche. Тя е момиче. So mush,
Мъж.
also like in Russian, mushchina. Mushchina. So mush, mush, mush. Mumche. Mumche.
Момче. Той е момче.
Той mumche. Той mumche. Fille, let's see, it's a girl, so mumche is boy, žena is woman, muž is man, momiche
Момиче.
is a girl. Mumche, muž, žena,
Момче.
mumche. Аз съм жена. Аз съм жена. So it's based off of, let's see, so az, I think is, let's see, I'm trying to remember. I think, yeah, because ty, I'm thinking, okay, so Russian, I'm basing this off of Russian here because Slavic languages actually have quite a lot of lexical similarity compared to other language families. So actually, the Romance languages and Slavic languages typically have a lot of intelligibility with each other. So I'm kind of just basing my knowledge of, or my guesses off of Russian here. So az, doesn't sound like ty in Bulgarian, ty in Russian. Ya and az are rather different if I were to say myself. So az, sumjin, sum. Okay. I am jina. So I guess soon. What I did hear though that Bulgarian is different from all other Slavic languages, or the main ones like Russian, as it actually has articles. Notice how in the Duolingo's Juan videos about Russian, if you're going to say a noun, let's say a paper, for instance, bumaga. Bumaga as a word means the paper or a piece of paper. If I'm correct, I don't know about piece of paper, but a paper, right? A paper, the paper can be said as bumaga, or the general word for paper is bumaga. You don't really add anything before it to mean the or a or an, right? Those are called articles. You don't add those in Russian or most Slavic languages. You don't. Well, Bulgarian though, you do. There are articles you have to remember. So sum apparently is one that we have to remember. Sum. Dai momiche. Dai momiche. Dai momiche. So dai. So it looks like three from Russian. So you. That means vous. I know I have mine in French. That's basically my layout for this. So if you don't know French, bear with me here. So dai momiche. Dai momiche. I guess not, because that'll require a word for R in French, which is et. Vous êtes. Vous êtes. Right? There's no word for et. There's no et here. So, see, c'est une fille. Or it is a girl. Or she is a girl, rather. Or you could also, or you are a girl, I believe. Tia momiche. Toi momche. Toi momche. Oh, it changes too. So, tia is like you, but probably towards feminine nouns, like feminine things. So girl is girl, feminine. So tia. Toi probably is for boy. So toi momche. Tisimush. So mush is that wonderful sounding word mush. It sounds like circation. I don't know. Circation is just known for its excessive. What would that be? It's a fricative, I believe. Oh, it's an edge. That's what it is. So it's known for its edges. So disimush. Oh, but what is toy then? Toy. Toy. Ти си мъж.
Добър ден.
Добър ден.
Как си?
Аз съм добре. А ти?
Аз съм добре. Благодаря. Довиждане.
Ще се видим по-късно.
Късмет.
Okay, so what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to repeat this. So, Добър ден, как си? This is, you can basically get this from any like Balkanian languages, like any Slavic language spoken in the Balkans. They say kak is like how. It's a universal Slavic thing. So, добър ден is like добрый ден in Czech, good day. I'm trying to find, I guess in Russian, добрый ден. Ден means day. So добрый, so like добрый ден, good day. So добрый ден, I guess in Bulgarian, добрый is добр, ден stays the same. Except that Russian, there's some phonology stuff that goes on with it that makes it a bit different. But in all essence, it's basically the same. So добрый ден, как си? Аз съм добре, а ти? Аз съм добре. I guess that's not the case then, because I claimed that tya was the right article here. Or that would not be an article, that would be a pronoun. But yeah, I thought pronouns changed based off of gender, but maybe it doesn't. А ти? Аз съм добре. Благодаря. Довиждане. Ще се видим по-късно. Покъсно. It's been a while since I've read Cyrillic, so I mean I can read Cyrillic. I can read it. It's just, I don't really read that often, so kind of it's a good exercise. So ще се видим по-късно. Късмец. Let's see. So добър ден, как си? Аз съм добре. Ще се късмец. All right, bet. Let's continue. Let's look at. All right, so what this says is, so 20, we'll learn 25, 12, 14, and 40 in this lesson.
25. Аз съм на 25 години.
As you can see, it starts to get a little bit more complicated. So, 25, right?
25.
25. 20, 2, it's like 2, rad, 2, 3, rad, I mean Polish is rad, 2, 3, so 2, 10, like I don't know, like in French, décennie means like a decade, break it down, the Latin root, 10, I know Russian's not Latin, but I'm just using my context clues here, so 10 и 5, like Russian 5, in Russian means 5, I believe. So 25, 25. 25 and 5, I believe. So 20, 2, 10, and 5. 25. Аз съм на 25 години. Аз съм на 25 години. Аз съм на 25 години. I don't know the syntax of this, but I know I don't know what na is here. 25 години. I guess this construct means like old. Or years old. Аз съм на 25 години.
12.
Момче на 12 години.
12. Момче на 12 години. Момче на 12 години. 25. Okay, so 25. Let's see. 25. 40 means 40, I believe. Let's see. 12. Not like and, I believe, or like it links them together. So 2, 10, so 12. 12 and 14. 14. So 25.
25.
25.
14. Момиче на 14 години.
14. 14. Момче на 14 години. Момче на 40 години. 12, so 12, right? 12.
12.
We went over this. The na makes it change. The na changes it. We know that because there's 2 and 10, which means 10 or something like that. So 12. 25. 25. 25. 25. So 25. 12. 14.
40. Ти си на 40 години.
40. 40. Ти си на 40 години. Ти си на 40 години. Ти си на 40 години. See, 40, no, this is 10 and 4, or 4 and 10, so 14.
14,
See, 14, 12, 40.
40,
40. Аз съм на 25 години. Аз съм на 25 години. Аз съм на 25 години. 5 години. So, I am, let's see, 25 years old. Right. Момиче на 14 години. Момиче на 14 години. So, let's see. Момиче на 14 години. Момиче на 14 години. Момиче на 14 години. So, momиче, we know that's girl. Momche is boy. Momche is without the E sound here. So E is an E. So take that away, you get momche, that's boy. This is a girl. Momiche. Momiche, a girl. I guess there's no definite. Is this definite? Huh. Does Bulgarian have... Does Bulgarian... I'm sure does Bulgarian have articles? We're reading this right now. A definite article. Okay, so it does have articles, but just a definite one? Okay. Момиче на 14 години. 14. Let's see. Tina. Ти. Тина. Ти си на 40 години. Ти си на 40 години. Момче на 12 години. Момче на 12 години. The boy. So the boy is something years old. So 12, 2 and 10, so 12 years old. The boy is 12 years old. Or a boy is 12 years old. Because it changes, I guess, if it's definite. A boy is 12 years old.
Извинете, как е вашето име?
Моето име е Том. Как е вашето име?
Моето име е Мария.
На колко години сте?
Аз съм на 25 години. На колко години сте?
Аз съм на 40 години. Приятно ми е да се запознаем.
И на мен също ми е приятно.
Oh, I got the translation. So, извините. This is like извините Russian. So, извинете. А как е вашето име? Как е вашето име? Как е вашето име? Как е вашето име? Моето име е Том. А как е вашето име? Как е вашето име? Моето име е Мария. На колко години сте? Аз съм на 25 години. На колко години сте? На колко години сте? Аз съм на 40 години. Приятно ми е да се запознаем. Приятно ми е да се запознаем. И на мен също ми е приятно. So, и на мен също ми е приятно. Сега.
И на мен също ми е приятно.
И на мен също ми е приятно. Alright, извинете, как е вашето име? Моето име е Том. Как е вашето име? Моето име е Мария. На колко години сте? Аз съм на 25 години. На колко години сте? Аз съм на 40 години. Приятно ми е да се запознаем. И на мен също. Също?
И на мен също ми е приятно.
Също ми е приятно. Alright, си приятно. Как е вашето име? Име е Мария.
Аз съм на 25 години.
На колко години сте?
На колко години сте? I like how the voice actor changes that way.
Аз съм на 25 години.
Приятно ми е да се запознаем. Alrighty. We got two finished here. Let's go on to America, Germany, China, Japan. We're in countries now.
САЩ.
САЩ.
Аз съм от САЩ.
Аз съм от САЩ. САЩ.
САЩ.
I guess okay. So that letter, because in Russian that's a like a stronger sh. So sh. It's like this sh and shu. Show. So САЩ. САЩ. Аз съм от САЩ. Аз съм от САЩ.
Германия.
Германия.
Тя идва от Германия.
Тя идва от Германия. Тя идва от Германия. Тя идва от Германия. So от probably means from. Идва is comes from, maybe comes from, like literally comes from, maybe. Elle vient de l'Allemagne. Live translates to she comes from. But it could also be interpreted as she is from. Тя идва от Германия. Oh, тя is she. Oh, I just noticed that. Yeah, тя is she. Ти and той are you, I believe. That's a need. It takes us. САЩ.
САЩ.
САЩ is the only one that has the initials. So, like you know how USA is USA capital. САЩ. Yeah, same thing in Russian. You have sh. So you have the C. This is the same spelling in Russian, except that this sh goes before the a. So sh. See that and then a. So sh. I wouldn't know the full name of the United States in Russian, nor do I know it in Bulgarian. So I'm just basing it off of the acronym. So САЩ.
Китай.
Китай.
Ти си от Китай.
Ти си от Китай. Ти си от Китай. I forgot the reason why. There's a very interesting reason why Slavic languages refer to China as Kitai. I forgot the reason though. Kitai. Ти си от Китай. Германия. Япония. Япония. САЩ, Китай. САЩ, Китай.
Япония.
Япония.
Той идва от Япония.
Той идва от Япония. Той идва от Япония. Oh, той is he. Alright, we got it down. Тя and той. Той is he, тя is she, ти is you. We got it. She is Kitai. The interesting one. Япония, Германия. Германия, Китай.
Япония.
Япония. Аз съм от САЩ. So аз съм. I am from United States. Аз съм от САЩ. Ти си от Китай. You are from. Ти си от Китай. You're from China. You come from China. Also, if you're wondering why not, if for all those people that are curious and like French learners are like, why not do? Well, China is not masculine in French; it's feminine. La Chine. You say La Chine. So if you want to say, like, I don't know, let's hypothetically say that you have to have an article here, right? So it wouldn't be vous venez du Chine, because du means from or from the, but the here is masculine, makes du. De le, right? If you mix them together, you get du. So du means masculine, right? De la just says it's de la. So it's two separate words. So vous venez de la Chine. If that was to be the case, it is hypothetically speaking, of course. So you have to have an article here, but luckily you don't have to have an article in French, so don't have to worry about that. Toyot. I'm not okay. I'm trying to see it. It's like toy. I know there's another word in there. Toy kita. No, not kita. Toy. Той идва от Япония. Той идва. Okay. Той идва от Япония. Тя идва от Германия. 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 Тя is she. We got revealed that in the last lesson, or earlier this lesson. So тя идва от Германия. Тя comes from Germany. She comes from Germany. Elle vient d'Allemagne. Elle vient d'Allemagne.
Здравейте!
Здравейте!
Извинете, вие ли сте Том?
Да, аз съм.
Моето име е Ким. От Англия ли сте?
Не, аз съм от Германия. Откъде сте?
Аз съм от Южна Корея.
All right, so we got this wonderful dialogue. Let's see if we can read it. So, здравейте. Извинете, вие ли сте Том? Да, аз съм. Моето име е Ким. От Англия ли сте? Не, аз съм от Германия. Откъде сте? Откъде сте?
Откъде сте?
Откъде? Yes. Откъде сте? Аз съм от Южна Корея. So let's see here. Здравейте. Извинете, вие ли сте Том? Да, аз съм. Моето име е Ким. От Англия ли сте? Не, аз съм от Германия. Откъде сте? Аз съм от Южна Корея. Alright, we're ready. Здравейте. Let's see here. Извините.
Извинете, вие ли сте Том?
Извините, вие ли сте Том? Да, аз съм. Моето име е Ким. От Англия ли сте? Не, аз съм от Германия. Откъде сте? Аз съм от Южна Корея. Alrighty, let's see here. So you have English, this is English, German, the languages now. So English, German, Chinese, and Japanese.
Английски. Аз говоря английски.
Yeah, in Russian it's also the same. You say говорю. You don't say говоря though, you say говорю in Russian. And я говорю по-русски, for instance. Я говорю по-русски. Я means I in Russian. Говорю means to speak, but it's conjugated. Then you have по-английски. По is a prefix used for languages. So по-английски. So here, most of it say the same. So as is instead of я. Говоря, same root, but they don't use the same conjugations as Russian does. So говоря. Аз говоря английски. Английски says the same. Аз говоря английски.
Немски. Ти говориш немски.
А ти говориш... Russian says the same mostly. It's the same. Говориш. You say говориш in Russian. So, ти говориш немски. Английски.
Китайски. Той говори китайски.
Той говори китайски. Немски. Английски. Немски. Китайски.
Японски. Тя говори японски.
Тя говори японски. Тя говори японски. Китайски. Английски. Японски. Немски.
Японски.
Аз говоря английски. So this is conjugated, right? Like me saying it. This is conjugated first person singular. So говори. Аз говоря английски. As we learn means I or me. So not actually me, but I. We'll say that for simplicity because Slavic languages can get pretty complicated when it comes to the cases. So I'll refrain from making judgments here. So аз говоря английски. Аз говоря speak английски. English. I speak English. Аз говоря английски. Той говори китайски. We know that T is he. No, T is you. Той is he. Тя is she. So той is he. Говори is conjugated that way, I guess. Yeah, the third person singular masculine. So говори. Той говори китайски. I don't know if there's a feminine version, but we'll say that for now, just for lack of knowledge. Better, just lack of better term. Той говори китайски. Той говори китайски. So he speaks Chinese. So il parle chinois. Il parle japonais. Okay, so that would be тя говори японски. Тя говори японски. There you go, we got it. So it is the same. Тя говори японски. Ти говориш. This is definitely the second person singular conjugation. So ти говориш немски. So you speak German. Tu parles, alors vous parlez allemand. Vous parlez allemand.
Извинете. Знаете ли името на онова момиче?
Да, знам го. Нейното име е Роза.
Тя говори ли английски?
Не знам, съжалявам.
Няма проблем. Много ви благодаря.
Моля.
Let's see here. So, извинете. Знаете ли името на онова момиче? Да, знам го. Нейното име е Роза. Тя говори ли английски? Не знам. Съжалявам. Съжалявам. Няма проблем. Много ви благодаря. Благодаря. Моля. Alright, I'll read it again. Извинете, знаете ли името на онова момиче? Да, знам го. Нейното име е Роза. Тя говори ли английски? Не знам. Съжалявам. Съжалявам. That's a hard one to say. Съжалявам. Няма проблем. Много ви благодаря. Моля. Alright, so this means извините comes from извините, or not doesn't necessarily come from, but it's similar to like the cognate in Russian. So извините, So извините, excuse me. Знаете ли името на онова момиче? Do you know the name of this girl? Знаете, verbally, is the conjugation for this. Знаете ли името на онова момиче? 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 Do you know the name of this girl? Да, знам го. Yes, I know it. Нейното име е Роза. Her name is Rosa, or Rose here. Rose. Нейното име е Роза. Тя говори ли английски? Does she speak English? Тя говори ли английски? Не знам. Съжалявам. So I don't know. Yeah. Не знам. My brain is trying to structure this a bit differently because in Russian I've gotten so used to pronouncing this palatalized, like не rather than ne versus не. Не is like the Russian one, like не, like нет. You know that Y, so it's like N-Y-E-T. If you were to spell it with English orthography, niet. In Bulgarian, just N-E-T, so net. Net. If we were to use that example here, and just to visualize the difference, or hear the difference, rather. So, не знам. Съжалявам. I'm sorry. Съжалявам. Няма проблем. Много ви благодаря. Моля. Let's see. So, извинете, знаете, let's see, много...
Знаете ли името на онова момиче?
Знаете ли името на онова момиче? Да, знам го. Нейто име е Роза. Да говори ли английски? Не знам. Много. Alrighty, so we're here now. Can we even beat this? Because my computer is not good at speaking exercises in general. The mic doesn't allow it to properly record sounds. And also, again, I'll take into consideration that I'm new at this language, Bulgarian. So, yeah. I'm going to say it again. If you're going to start with Slavic languages, people, if you're ever learn a Slavic language, there are two options for you. There is Russian because it's the most spoken, which is definitely the good way to go, the more safer way to go, because it's pretty hard to find someone who knows Bulgarian, right? I'm just doing this because just out of curiosity, and also because I love to lead my way into this. All right, Bulgarian is known as an easier Slavic language. However, you may define that. Of course, I'm not saying it's universally easy because people have different standards, people have different ways of learning, people have different speeds of learning things. So Bulgarian may seem harder to someone, right? Maybe like someone may think that Bulgarian is harder than Russian. And that's fine. Everybody learns differently. But it seems to have a much simpler phonology than Russian does, which is what usually ticks people. Besides the grammar, of course. The grammar is insane. But to be fair, almost every Slavic language has insane grammar at some point. Bulgarian is just the simplest, is the easiest of the hardest. The easiest of the hard. So let's do the speaking exercise. Let's see what we can do. Asmjina. Okay, fine. Asmjina. I bet. Okay. Китайски. Аз съм на 25 години. I bet. Oh, alright. Аз съм на 25 години. Аз съм на 25 години. So we're getting stronger. Аз съм на 25 години. Аз съм на 25 години. Аз съм на 25 години. How? As you can see, it doesn't work. I literally said that. Didn't want to pick it up. Той момче. Той момче. САЩ. САЩ. Япония. Мъж. Тя идва от Германия. Тя идва от Германия. What? Why is it how? Тя идва от Германия. Alright, I guess. Момче на 12 години. How did I get that right first try, but the other one I could? Аз съм на 25 години. Аз съм на 25 години. How? Аз съм на 25 години. It changes when I palatalize it. Аз съм на 25 години. Аз съм на 25 години. Аз съм на 25 години. Аз съм на 25 години.
Аз съм на 25 години.
Аз съм на 25 години. Аз съм на 25 години. Okay. Тя е момче. Тя е момиче. Тя е момиче. Тя е момиче. Тя е момиче. САЩ. Япония. Мъж. Момиче. Той говори китайски. You're killing it right now. Wait, what's going on? Why am I not receiving it? Немски. Аз говоря английски. Момче. Германия. Момиче. Тя говори японски. Тя идва от Германия. Той момче. Oh crap. Японски. Because it didn't count. I don't know why it didn't count. Тя говори японски. Мъж. Той идва от Япония. Той идва от Япония. Той идва от Япония.
Той идва от Япония.
Той идва от Япония. What? Той идва от Япония. 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 Why is it not recording this? Ти си от Китай. САЩ. Момчина 20 години. Момчина 12 години.
Момче на 12 години.
Момчина 12 години. Момчина 12 години. I actually got that 100%. 14. 14. 14. 14. 14.
14.
14. 14. 14. All right, now it's to right. All right, we'll do it. Oh, dang, we can do that. All right. All right, do it. All right. Oh, okay, hold on a minute. Okay, we're taking our time here. We got this. No! No! Why are you doing that? Hold on a minute. Do we have to do it exactly on the line? All right, this is B. The B. All right, let's do it. So V. This is V.
V.
V. V. Oh god. Oh. This is quite the derpy B. I said I go writing with the. I think I'm writing with the mouse. I'm writing with the mouse. Oh. All right. Why is it? Why is it not? Do I really have to do it on the line? Really? Oh my god. Do you know what I'm working with here? I'm working with the mouse. I can't do that. Ain't no way they actually expect you to actually do this. They really expect you to do that with the mouse? Okay, we're getting better, apparently. We're doing this until we get 3. I don't get what's going wrong. Right. Oh yeah, it's like skipping one. You guys see that? You guys happen to know why it's skipping that? Oh my gosh, I don't know why. Okay. Let's do the exam. Décimos. You're a man. Vous êtes un homme. どういう語り方大好き? Vous parlez, non, il parle chinois. Il parle chinois. Il parle chinois. Je parle anglais. Az говори английский. Az говори английский. Let's see. Tia и момиче. Тя и момиче. Той идва от Япония. Той идва от Япония. Il vient du Japon. Il vient du Japon. Il vient du Japon. Oh, il vient du Japon. Oh yeah! Actually, no. The other rule I cited earlier was false because we're talking about countries here. China is a feminine country, so if you say you're from there, you don't say la. The la is omitted when you're saying you're from that area. When it comes to feminine countries, for example, if I were to say I come from Côte d'Ivoire, the Ivory Coast, so that's the best example I'm thinking of right now. You don't say je viens de la Côte d'Ivoire. You don't say that. You say je viens de Côte d'Ivoire. The la is omitted if you're saying you're coming from there, or anything involving de with it. In that context, il vient du Japon, perhaps. Yeah. Alors, vous parlez allemand? You speak German. Vous parlez allemand? So it would be no, Toi, or no, Ti. Ty говоришь, ты говоришь Германия. Ты говоришь Германии, немский. Ты говоришь немский. Ты говоришь немский. Ты говоришь немский.
Момиче.
Момиче.
Немски.
Немский. Hello. А сам на 25 години. А сам на 25 години. Години. А сам от САЩ. 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 I am from the United States. Je viens des États-Unis. Alright, we did it. Alrighty. Dang, we did. Is that really is that a lot? I don't know if it's a lot, but hey, we got through one module here, and yeah, that's really all I wanted to test today. We learned 16 new words. Definitely something. We learned some new stuff today. Yeah, we learned something new today. Therefore, I'm gonna end this video here. I just wanted to test this out really quick. Just want to test this app, see how it is. I would personally say it's a pretty good app for introductory statements. Again, I'm only doing one module here, so I'm barely dipping my toes into this software. But I find it to be pretty cool. I find it to be, of course, more various in Duolingo in terms of what it offers. It gives you, I guess, I'll say it's a bit weird starting with just 25, 40, 14, and 12. That's rather weird numbers to begin with. I would much rather it begin with like 1, 2, 3, and 4. You get to the basic numbers, and then go all the way to the numbers that precede 10, because from there it just gets more complicated. And you'll encounter this a lot of Arabic too. The Arabic gets offered on here. I know that for a fact. And let me just say, if any Arabic learner knows that after number 10, things get rather complicated grammatically for a beginner. Beginners might begin to struggle with knowing how numbers after 10 works. And to start with something like 40, 25, 12, all the numbers are very different in how they look. For example, Arba'un for 40, Ashrun, actually, let's see, خمسة عشرين for 25, which is weird. Ashrun, which is 20. And you have Isnatu Ashr. Isnatu Ashr for 12. Yeah, very weird. I know people might be like, well, that doesn't help because we don't know what any of that means or what it looks like. If you were to visualize it, if you go on Google Translate and translate those numbers, you get some pretty different results. But one, I don't know Arabic anyways. That's how they're going to help. They just sound different, I guess. If only I could visualize it with the whiteboard. I could, but I'll write horribly with this mouse. It's not going to help much. But I digress. I like it. I love this app. I'll definitely use it for my Bulgarian endeavors. Will I make videos on this consistently? I'll probably use it for Bulgarian in my own time. I won't really. I probably will not use it commonly because right now I'm currently focusing on French right now. If I were to go to Duolingo at the moment, so this is my Bulgarian. I also have French on here too. I did one singular French lesson, I believe. Yeah, here. That even though it's funny because the entire site is in. Oh, actually. Isn't it? Okay, hold on, man. Was it Bulgarian? Was it in French when I went to Bulgaria? Hold on. So if I go here. Oh, well, yeah. It's funny because you're learning French in French, which is funny. It's quite humorous. But yeah, that's how it's going on Ling right now. Duolingo, I'm sorry, I keep digressing. I'm currently working on getting my French path fully optimized. The FOO, as I like to call it, the French optimization operation. I'm currently at unit 133 133. Yeah, 133 right now. Actually, I can go on Duolingo. Why don't I do that? So let's go on Duolingo here, just to see it really quick. I'm currently at 135 is where I'm at. 135 right now. And people who follow me are like, why do you keep decreasing in leagues? Like, I see you in Diamond League 1 and you are sitting in another. Then some weeks later you're on Pearl. You're kind of decreasing here. You're fading away. School and other priorities. That is the answer to that question. That's all I have to say. But I'm currently making some very good progress here because, for having classes, I don't really use Duolingo much. I don't use Duolingo much during the week because as I mentioned earlier, I have classes and I have schoolwork, so I'd rarely have time to really devote much time to it. Luckily, this week I've been the most productive. I went from 128 all the way to 135 these past few days, so that's definitely something. What are your and so I guess what are I don't know why I asked myself there. You guys saw that? I was like, what are your language goals? Um, I'll probably make a video sometime later about my linguistic goals. What are my goals when it comes to language learning, right? Well, I'll see if I can give a brief summary right now. Like something. Oh wait, is this showing actually? I'm curious. If I display this, right? If I display this. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. So what I'm thinking of doing right now is I'm optimizing my French tree, and from there I'm going to be learning some Arabic, relearning the grammar. I'm learning more words, more vocabulary using drops, and just go on my Duolingo, do a bit of Arabic lessons. For one, give some review, and two, it fills up the one exercise, needed to maintain a streak. So that definitely does help too. And when it comes to Haitian Creole, for those wondering about that, my Creole viewers, will probably come later. That's probably something I'm focusing on later. I initially learned Creole. I started learning Creole as an experiment to see how the amount of lexical intelligibility or mutual intelligibility I would have with my French knowledge. And turns out I'll probably say 70 to 90% broadly speaking. And so that was very interesting. I'll probably say about 75, which is pretty cool. Or I don't even go as high as 86%. So my current Creole mission is put on hold for quite a while, as I'm also going to be doing some Navajo stuff. I know people might say that, well, you're doing it right now. No, definitely not. In the future, once I finish with Foo. Foo is my primary focus right now. The French optimization mission. Yeah, that pretty much sums up what I'm doing with my Duolingo endeavors. However, I will probably throw in some language curveballs soon, because I'm thinking of learning, because on my list I have 2 other languages I'd like to learn. And they're available here on Duolingo. Hinty hint. So you might see some a language curveball episode soon. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys found this useful, found it helpful, found it educational, at least. I'm sorry if I bored you guys with my linguistics spiel and my just weird mannerisms, but I love you all. I'll see you guys in the next video. Au revoir. Until next time.